Everybody goes on and on about my pies and my pie crust, so I thought I would show you how to make it. This in here is 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. That's what I use, doesn't matter. And then we put in a teaspoon. I put in a teaspoon of salt. Put it in here, and I mix it around a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the volume up. I always have the volume turned down. I don't know why. So I put the 3 cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt. And we put in a cup of Crisco. I use Crisco. Always have, so I probably always will. Makes the pie good. Some people use butter, but the Crisco does up really nice for your pie dough. So you put a cup and 1/4 of Crisco. So I put that in here. And I use a pastry blender to mix it in. When I first started 50-some years ago making pies, why, I used a fork and a knife and stuff. I didn't have a pastry blender. And I always thought I had to do it the hard way for some reason. So I finally got the pastry blender. It's a lot quicker. It's a lot easier on you. So you mix this all in here. And you've always been told, you know, they have to be all mixed together, pea size, whatever that means, you know, but till you have your Crisco all blended in. And you'll have to stop every now and then to get off your pastry blender because it kind of likes to stick to it a little bit. So we just keep working it here. In. As you can see, it's starting to get pea size. I would call it little pea size, you know. Peas are bigger than this, really, but just so it's all well blended. Take it off. It gets caught on your pastry blender, so it mixes in. Just keep going around till you get it blended really good. And see, it kind of looks pea size. See, they look like pea size. They're not going to be perfectly pea size, but you know. That's what they say. What old grandmas always said. I don't consider myself an old grandma, but I am. Okay, you get this wiped off. But you don't want to waste anything. You need it all. So we wipe it off. So we have that all mixed together, pea size. And we'll set that aside for a minute. And then we mix our other ingredients, and I just use a coffee cup. It doesn't matter. And put an egg. I do an egg. So we crack an egg in here. Throw that in the garbage. We don't need that anymore. And mix this up. I mix up the egg a little bit. See if you can get it mixed up a little bit. Then you add a tablespoon of vinegar. This is apple cider vinegar. Doesn't matter. So 1 tablespoon of vinegar and 5 tablespoons of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somehow I end up a little more than 5. I don't know how that happened. And you mix that up. Try to get all that stuff off that little spoon I used. I probably should have used a different spoon. My egg kind of stuck to it, so let's scrape that off. So it kind of looks like this. I don't know if you can see it or not. Kind of yellowy, milky looking. And then you dig a little hole and pour that in. And you mix that all up. So it's really doughy-like. My grandbabies are here. Come on in. I'm just mixing up my pie dough. And I'm doing it on the video. These are my grandbabies. Come here.
Hi.
This is Victoria. And here's Michelle. There's Michelle, my big college girl, and there's Matt Thomas. Here's come Thomas, come to help too.
What do you need us to do?
Okay, the pumpkin is in that closet there, and you need the evaporated milk. Oh, the big one. Get the big one. We're going to make 2 pies, 2 pumpkin pies. And the evaporated milk should be right beside it. Okay, we get this all mixed up here. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's what I thought.
No, yeah, that was. It has to be the carnation, and you need 2 of those. Yeah. I'm going to turn this off and come back to it. How do I do that? How do I?